Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hey, I was just wondering, what was your thoughts about the Browns bringing in Andy Dickerson from the Seahawks? In my honest opinion, I don't have an issue with it. The Seahawks offense is very, very unique in the sense of creativity. It really caters to quarterbacks, whatever they do well, and they basically go off that. And looking at Geno Smith and how he's been able to play these past 2 years under their offensive coordinator, I think if we hire Andy Dickerson, I think he'll be able to carry that over here, what AVP couldn't really necessarily do with Deshaun the last 2 years. So, yeah, I just wanted to see what you guys thought about it. Go Browns.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. I know Andy Dickerson is highly thought of in NFL circles. Shane Waldron, offensive coordinator out in Seattle, and so he's been in that offense, and they do some interesting things. But I think it's more likely that they wanted to get to know Andy Dickerson in the event that Bill Callahan becomes the offensive line coach for wherever his son, Brian Callahan, gets a head coaching job. So I think they wanted, and I'm not saying that there's anything underhanded about it or anything, I think they wanted to get to know Dickerson because they're intrigued by him as a young head coach. But I'm not so sure that would be the way they would go offensive coordinator-wise, that they were talking to him about that job, but if the offensive line position opens up, I think they may go awfully hard over Andy Dickerson. And along those lines, take a look at some of the things with Dickerson. He's been the run game coordinator before getting promoted to the offensive line coach. So under Dickerson, Seahawks were second in rush per EPA, 11th in total rush yards, third in yards per carry, and these two are really important. So these are the explosive ones that you're always looking for in your run game. Tied for second, runs over 20 yards. Tied for second, runs over 40 yards. Now remember, Rashard Penny, Alex Collins, Chris Carson, less than 100%. You had Kenneth Walker as a rookie, Travis Homer. So he's done that and had a successful run game without a really marquee, top 10 kind of guy. Walker's kind of elevating into that status. But that's one of the reasons they wanted to come in and talk to Andy Dickerson. Has a real good feel for how to effectively run the football, as the Seahawks have shown.